I'm Veronica Ramirez, a transportation engineer with Auburn University's Alabama Transportation Assistance Program. I'm with Rod Tarucci, our HSIP director, and we're here to talk about how to fund your highway safety improvement projects through the Highway Safety Improvement Program.
That's right. The Highway Safety Improvement Program is a $2.4 billion per year federal aid program with the purpose of reducing traffic fatalities and serious injuries on all public roads. HSIP funding requires projects be data-driven, such as with crash data, traffic volume data, and so forth. They need to be strategically selected. Connection to Alabama's Strategic Highway Safety Plan is important. And they also need to be focused on performance as measured through crash reduction factors and crash modification factors.
Fortunately, the Alabama Department of Transportation provides tools to assist with the process. Screening tools like the Critical Analysis Reporting Environment, or CARE, and HSIP application assistance with the standardized spreadsheet like the one we're going to look at today.
Crash and traffic volume data are readily available, but selection of the appropriate countermeasure might require a little bit of research. Fortunately, there are many resources available, such as FHWA's Manual for Selecting Safety Improvements on High-Risk Rural Roads, also the Low-Cost Treatments for Horizontal Curve Safety Report, and the more recent Making Our Roads Safer, One Countermeasure at a Time, all available from the Federal Highway Administration and also on the ATAP website. So, once countermeasures are selected and project costs and annual maintenance costs estimated, that concludes the data that we'll need to collect.
Let's take a look at the HSIP spreadsheet.
So, when you open the spreadsheet, you'll see that there are 10 tabs. Let's go ahead and work through these tabs together. The first tab is an introduction to the application process overall and a description of the way the spreadsheet works.
The second tab has an index for each of the cells found through the spreadsheet. It has a number, an item name, and an item description. If you find yourself wondering what a cell is asking for, please come back to this guidance tab. The next tab is a crash summary worksheet. This tab is where we will input our crash data obtained from the CARE Safety Portal. This includes the DPS case number, the date, the crash severity, the crash type, and this is where you deem the crash related or unrelated to your specific countermeasure.
And this tab also contains the color legend used throughout the entire spreadsheet. If the cell is blue, this is information that is to be entered by the applicant. A green cell means that the data is automatically generated by the spreadsheet, and if the cell is yellow, a drop-down list of pre-selected items will appear for use.
The intersection turning movement count tab is for us to input our turning movement count volumes. If the selected site is an intersection, we have cells for the input of the AM peak volumes here at the top of the space. Scroll down to the middle of the page and we'll have cells for the PM traffic volumes. And if the selected project has an off-peak, noon, or school time, cells for inputting that data is at the bottom.
On worksheet 1, we will input all the required information for our intersection or road segment. We will also need some information from the sponsoring agency. In the middle of the page is a place for the risk narrative. This is where we get the opportunity to provide an explanation of the safety issue. As we scroll down, we will see the crash data. These cells will be automatically generated from data provided in the crash summary worksheet. Moving down the spreadsheet, we will include the number of years of traffic data used as well as the traffic growth rate at the site. If your application is for a road segment, the traffic data as well as some of the geometric characteristics of that segment are provided here.
Moving on to worksheet 2A, here is where we will input the number and selection of countermeasures. Cell 52 includes a drop-down menu that allows for countermeasure selection. Scrolling down, we are provided with an opportunity to provide the estimated cost associated with the countermeasure. If more than one countermeasure is selected, space is provided to input up to 3 countermeasures on this tab. If more than 3 countermeasures are proposed, worksheet 2B provides more space for the additional ones. Worksheet 3 shows the result of our data input up to this point.
The Questions tab is where we provide additional information. Box 1 allows us to provide a sketch or map of the intersection or roadway segment. The second box is a description of the safety problem and the need for the proposed improvements. The third box is for a proposed countermeasure that doesn't have a known crash modification factor. In the fourth box, there is an opportunity to describe other treatments or solutions that may have been considered, but for some reason not carried forward through the application. Finally, in box 5 is where the basis for the project cost estimates is supplied.
And this completes the application process. Completed requests are reviewed by the ALDOT Region Office and forwarded to the Office of Safety Operations for review. Selected projects are forwarded to FHWA for final approval and funding. However, what if organizations need more information?
Right. The ALDOT region offices are the best resource for questions about the HSIP process. If you'd like more information about countermeasures, visit FHWA's website.
And what if agencies need help filling out the application or selecting the countermeasures?
Contact us at ATAP. We would be happy to help out. Thank you for joining us today.
See you again next time.